From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
4:46 on this Friday morning. Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. You're going to need the big coats for, well, a good portion of the day, particularly this morning, back into the unseasonably chilly air yet again after the little taste of spring that we had for portions of Wednesday and Thursday. Taking a look from Tulsa International this morning, we're pushing down to the freezing mark, wind chills well into the 20s here in the Tulsa Metro with a stiff north breeze. Thankfully, it is getting lighter compared to where it was yesterday evening. Last night, after the cold front barreled through, we were having, once again, 30-40 mile an hour wind gusts late last night. Those have started to back off a little bit this morning, but again, it's cold enough that even a 10-15 mile an hour wind's not going to feel great. And winds south and east of Tulsa are still quite gusty. So from Muskogee, Tahlequah, Eufaula, McAllister, you're still gusting 20 to 25 miles per hour, if not stronger this morning. Okemah, Okmulgee, you're in about that same range as well. Tulsa Metro just a little bit lighter. Temperatures, again, low to mid 30s, wind chills well into the 20s, and we'll get actually a little colder as the morning goes along. So big coats out the door for kids and adults if you're making your plans for the St. Patrick's Day. Sunshine returns today. That will help significantly for midday for this afternoon as you get out and about and celebrate the holiday today. But even for the second half of the day with the sunshine, you're still going to want a jacket for the afternoon hours. Here's our highs this afternoon. Upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Normal would be about 63 or 64. So we're back well below that mark for another day. Tomorrow morning, this is the freeze potential for most of us, a light freeze for most spots. Upper 20s in the Tulsa Metro, low 30s south, mid 20s north of Tulsa. That qualifies as a hard freeze early in the morning as the winds go light overnight, and then they pick back up tomorrow. And highs tomorrow will be noticeably chillier than today. I mean, today's going to be a cool, chilly day on its own, but as a secondary front pushes through, highs only low 40s in most spots tomorrow afternoon. We may have some spots on the Oklahoma, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri state line, far northeastern counties that struggle to get out of the upper 30s tomorrow. So unseasonably chilly through the weekend. Here's the wind gust portion of that. So again, strong north winds by the afternoon, closer to about a 15 mile an hour breeze, still chilly, but manageable compared to what we've had. Winds go very light tonight. That's going to allow our temperatures to drop pretty fast. Notice tomorrow morning, they pick back up again. This is another front that pushes through early to mid-morning tomorrow that reinforces that cold air mass. Look at where the morning lows go over the weekend. Again, upper 20s in Tulsa tomorrow, but colder to the north. Low 20s in Tulsa Sunday morning. That means even colder north of Tulsa. There could be some upper teens. That's a killing freeze when you get down to the low 20s. Next week, though, temperatures will start to skyrocket mid to late next week. Just jumping ahead to Sunday morning. Look at these lows across the state. Not quite record lows, but not quite far off from that. As high pressure settles in, that's really kind of when we bottom out Sunday morning. So gardeners, just a heads up on that. I know for especially the folks that are the experienced gardeners that are planting certain things at certain times of the year, they're well aware of this. But even those hardier plants may have a tough time with those temperatures Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, we're in the 40s. Monday, spring officially begins. Still not quite feeling like it. We'll be in the 50s for highs. There's the warm up, though. By the middle of next week, south winds return and much warmer weather, but it's going to take us until mid to late next week.